I'll just go like this. I'm fine with that one. So I'm live, I think. So my name is Niek Rijnveld, CEO of Optics11. I'm going to tell you a little bit about our optical fiber acoustic sensing system. So what do? We make products based on optical fiber interferometry and all optical transducers. So you're probably familiar with the benefits of measuring with optical fiber. You know, you can withstand some harsh environments, you can go long distance, you don't have any EMC problems, and you can make very small sensors. What we present here is quite a new development. It's something else than most of the other guys in optical fiber sensing do. It's based on interferometry. So what we do is we use optical fiber Bragg gratings, but not to look at that point, but two fiber Bragg gratings to define a zone that is sensitive for strain. And when I say sensitive, I mean like femtostrain level sensitivity. And because we use interferometry, we can go up to 1 megahertz of sampling. So that gives us access to acoustic emission signals. So this is the readout right here. This is my bubble maker. What you can do with a fiber where you can define these zones between FBGs, you can make small sensors. Like you see here in the presentation, in the middle you see a hydrophone, which consists of like 5 meters of fibers wrapped around a tiny little cylinder, where you can make an acoustic emission sensor that is tiny, just based on 5 meters of fiber. Or you can embed the fiber in a composite and then look for those hundreds of kilohertz signals and to do acoustic emission measurements. Well, where can you apply it? Crack detection in composite structures, high-speed train wheel damage detection, leakage detection, underwater sonar positioning, so hydrophones, and some more applications. Let me switch to the demo. That should be on the screen right now. Alright, so what you see here, this is the interrogator, this is the fiber. This one is like 2 meters. It can be 40 kilometers long if you want. It really works at that distance. This one is basically a transducer built out of fiber wound around the outside, and we're listening to bubbles. So we're listening to the creation of the bubbles, and that's the pulses that you see on the top left of the screen. And we can actually, if it all works, we can listen to it. Let's switch on the sound. Are you hearing what I'm hearing? Good. So those are the bubbles coming by. And now they're gone. There and back. Okay, and I can show you. I'm not going to break a pencil because it's going to be too loud. I just tap to the side. There you are. It's pretty direct. So you can pick up those acoustics just by this fiber wound around it. You probably pick up my voice now as well. So you can imagine any kind of acoustic emission measurements you can do with these systems, and you can put a lot of them in a row. So you can do up to 10 sensors with this system. Alright. Switching back to the presentation. So let me just end with very quickly about another system we developed, which is also optical fiber sensing, but then you have very tiny accelerometers, so acceleration sensors, like a 1D or a 3D sensor that is this big, and you can put up to 30 in a network. And we're kind of launching that in monitoring applications and seismology applications, but also in some wind energy gearbox monitoring applications. So that was my demo. Thanks for your attention, and stop by on booth number 9 when you're interested.
Thank you very much. Very impressive. This morning we heard we could qualify beer with guided waves, so it looks like you